What's going on, everybody? Good evening. Good evening. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. Today is Monday, June 24th, 2019. My bad. June 24th, 2019 is the date of today. Welcome to the living room. It's your host, Ja. Beautiful weekend, beautiful day, beautiful things, to look forward to coming ahead. Just in a good space. Once you're in a good space, that's a beautiful thing. Topic is posted on the board. Y'all want to rock with me? Let's rock. If not, sit back and just listen. You might learn something. No disrespect, but just sit back and listen. You might learn something. Man. Oh, turn that down. Turn that down. You know I got to get my vibe right before I start talking with y'all. Amy, what up, Amy? Amy said, good evening, Ja. How are you? Hey, everybody. Zell said, hey, what's happening, Zell? Had a beautiful day. I'm just going to start a little, wait till the room fill up a little bit. Tell those that are here, I had a beautiful day. Kimberly said, happy Monday, everyone. Same to you. Ladybug said, evening, queens and kings. I had a beautiful day today, man. I went on an interview today, for another job. The funny thing is, I went on an interview for a job and for a regular, security position. Like I do security. So I went on a job for an interview, for security. And after talking with the interviewer, Yamina said, man, to have peace. Tell me about it. Upon the interview, talking to the interviewer, he just felt that I deserved something more than what I was going for. And ultimately, he suggested that I go for a supervisor position. Lo and behold, I talked to him for a little while. He asked me what was my plans for the job and how I felt, about, going through the job, going through the system, or whatever the case may be. And he said, yeah, he plugged me into the guy that I needed to speak to for the higher position. And lo and behold, wait for this drug test to come back. Got to take a drug test and a background check. And if all is well, of course it will be, I have the position as a supervisor. And that's not even what I went there for. But it's just a testament of how God works. You know what I mean? It's just a testament of how God works. So I feel blessed, I feel blessed. Everything happens for a reason, and that's what it is. So I'm feeling good today. Ladybug said, peace all day. Sean, what's going on? She said, how are you? I'm good. I can't complain. Yamina said, all right, now look at God. Absolutely. Amy said, awesome. I can see you as a supervisor. I'm already a supervisor. I'm a supervisor on my other job. Amy, it's just a supervisor in a new position now. It's just like, it was like about 12 people interviewing. And, when I went into the room with him, he said to me, you from New York? I said, yeah. He said, you know what? He said, when I walked in that room and I saw you, I said, he's not from here. He's not from around here. He was like, your aura, you have a demanding presence, but not in an intimidating way. You just have a demanding presence. And I was like, wow. I was like, I appreciate that, and that's what catapulted the conversation, and, we vibed, and that's what it was. So I thank God for all my many blessings, Ladybug said, congratulations. Thank you. I appreciate that. Montoya said, good evening, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Kimberly said, congratulations. Won't he do it every time? Every time. But let's get to this topic because there's enough people in here now. Please do me a favor, everyone. Please do me a favor, everyone that's here right now. Please hit the share button. Please share this video. I appreciate it if you please share this video. Each and every one of you that's tuned in right now, please share the video. We can get to this conversation now. I know I used to be the type to I didn't really care about peace. Peace wasn't on my agenda. You know what I'm saying? I had an ego. You know what I mean? And my ego told me not to settle. I always had to be right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of person that, excuse me, I turned my camera around, but I'm the type of person that if I argue with you, if I'm going to bat about something, 9 times out of 10, I'm speaking from facts. Matter of fact, scratch that. 10 times out of 10. Yeah, I say 9 times out of 10 because sometimes I fly off the head and I may be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I stand corrected. But when I do stand corrected, I'm man enough to say, you know, my bad. I apologize. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely on that. But back to the topic though. I used to be the type to fight tooth and nail just to be right. You know what I'm saying? Just to prove that I'm right, because I feel like I'm a brain. You know what I'm saying? I'm a thinker. You can't just tell me anything. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that you know what I'm saying? You can't fart and tell me there's potpourri. I know you either shitted on yourself or you farted. You understand what I'm saying? You sharted. One of the two. I know. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to defend that to the end. So I didn't really care about peace. It was just like, all right, you mad. So what? Your ass is wrong. You're going to be wrong and mad at the same damn time. And it caused a lot of drama and a lot, you know, sometimes you have to understand that it's not always, it shouldn't be so necessary. If you pick your fights, people say that pick your fights, but then they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? People will say, yeah, you got to choose your battles. You got to choose your battles. But then if you stand on and you fight every little thing, you know how stressed out you'll be? Like sometimes you got to stand down or just allow people to be who they are. You can't change people. Some people are just stuck in their ways and they don't want to move off of that stance that they on. And you just got to accept that. You know what I mean? Just like you know, when you feel like you right, you stand your ground, and it's just like they do. If I feel I'm right and I'm standing my ground and you feel you right, you standing your ground, we just going to be mad at each other until one of us say, oh, you know what? You probably was right. I'm not no, let it go. Let it go. It's easy to say. It's easy for me. And these days, it's easy for me to say, you know what? You right. In my mind, I'm like, you's about a dumbass mother. You know what I'm saying? You get your dumb ass out. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, I'm saying that, but you know, to keep the peace, I'm like, yeah, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. And just move on, because it's not that important for me to win no more. I don't care. You understand what I'm saying? It's not that serious. Kim said, congratulations. Oh, I said that. Tawana, what up, Tawana? Tawana said, good evening. Yamina said, the king and you showed up and showed out. Facts. Facts. Kimberly said, your blessings are only for you. Absolutely. Montoya said, congratulations, babe. Thank you. Yamina said, 100. Ashley, I don't even know how to say that. Ashley, been there. She said, I learned that peace makes me feel better even when I'm right. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's not necessary to win. If you in a relationship and she said, I feel that way now. It took a long time for me to get there, because you know what? You had to allow that growth to surface within you. You had to let that growth surface within you. And that's what I'm saying. I'm to that place that it doesn't even matter, you know what I'm saying, relationship or not, just in general, just having a general conversation with somebody and they talking to you and you know for a fact, like, you know what I'm saying, they telling you like, yo, you know what I'm saying, if a bird eat rice, they not gonna blow up, they just gonna get indigestion. And you know damn well if a pigeon eat rice, they gonna blow the hell up. You know, it's gonna blow their asses up. And you just, you know what I'm saying? And they wants to argue. I'm not arguing over that. You know what? You right. Get that pigeon some rice if you want to. Go ahead. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Get that pigeon some rice. Can you give me a pronunciation on your name, or can I call you just Miss Green or Mrs. Green? I don't know if you're a Ms. or Mrs. I don't know, because that Ashleek, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. I'm butchering your name. I apologize. Ladybug said, agree to disagree. A lot of people can't do that, Ladybug. That's the problem. A lot of people can't do that. You know what I'm saying? It destroys first of all, it destroys your credibility when you argue tooth and nail over every little thing, and like 85% of the time you're wrong. You just arguing that At that point, you just a person that like to argue, or just a person that like to hear yourself talk. You have a deep issue that you need to fix within yourself, because that's not normal. It's not normal to argue every day. You don't even want peace. You just want to keep going on and arguing every single day. Like that's just you woke your ass up to argue. You need to take your ass back to sleep and figure something else. Figure something else out. Tawana said, I don't like to argue and don't always have to be right. But when I'm right, I'm definitely going to speak up on it, but not in a way to argue and constantly fight about, just going to leave it alone. But you have some people that, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to accept their wrongs. And even, you know, they just have to be heard. Like, sit your ass, go sit in the corner or something. You're bugging. This shit ain't that serious. Okay, Kiki, I got you, Kiki. Tina, what up, Tina? Tina said, hey, Ja. Yamina said, even when you bowl out, they still want to argue because they don't want to be right the easy way. Laughing out loud. Nutty asses. It ain't that serious, man. It ain't that serious. I mean, the peace to me means so much more. I'd rather be at peace than to consistently argue and argue and argue over dumb shit. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, if it's some shit that's meaningful and it's some shit that's you know that could be detrimental to your livelihood or to whatever's going on around you or the people around you, by all means, you have to see my point. You have to understand. You know what I'm saying? But it takes a smart individual to know to step back. Sometimes you have to listen to all the facts. I hate when people come and tell me shit about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type to you can't just come and tell me, be like, yo, XYZ said this, boom, 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 whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to believe that. I'm the type of person that I need to hear from all sides so I can make I can assume or come to the conclusion that I need to come to correctly, knowing all the information. You can't just give me half the information, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna jump on that. You just gonna tell me, oh, like for instance, Kiki, for instance. Kiki killed somebody in 86. She stabbed somebody to death in 86, self-defense, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know Kiki personally. So I'm going to find out, you know what I'm saying? When I speak to Kiki, I'm not going to say, yo, listen, XYZ told me X, this, that, and the third. I'm going to talk to Kiki and, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully she'll be upfront with me and tell me what it is, if there's anything there. But if I do bring it to her, I'm not going to say who told me, but I'm going to be like, yo, listen, I heard something about you. And, you know, I just wanted to confirm with you what's what. You understand what I'm saying? And we go about it like that. I'm not going, you can't, nah, I'm not that type of dude, man. I can't do that. I'm not with the he say, she say, he say, she say. Oh, I saw Ja around the corner. He was talking to XYZ. All right, but what was he talking to her about? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what was he talking to her about? Do you even know that part? Or you just because I'm not supposed to talk to nobody? Like, man, it's crazy. But I'm not gonna argue the point, man. Like, listen, you argue by your dance. You start that arguing shit, guess what? You're gonna be talking to yourself, because I bet you Ja ain't gonna stand there and listen to that bullshit. Montoya says it's hard for a person sometimes to say they know they are right. Perception is a big thing. As I get older and pay attention to person, places, and things, people, places, and things, I realize that if a person doesn't, I'm sorry, I get back to it. If the person doesn't perceive something the way you do, they are just different. We have to allow people to feel and think how they think. If the disagreement is not impacting you, let them think they right. I like that. I like that. You've been listening to me. I see you've been listening to me finally. That's good. That's good. You learned something. Amora, what's going on? Peace. Kiki, I got you, Kiki. Oh, Ashlaki. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to call you Kiki. Yana, what's going on? She said that's too much. Yana said that's too much energy. Yes, I said, yeah, absolutely. Like, first of all, when you hit a certain age, who the hell got time for that? You got too much time on your hand if you could sit there and you could hold an argument on hours upon hours upon hours, and then you retarded. You retarded. Yeah, we're not supposed to say that word, but you retarded. Period. Point blank. If you sitting there holding grudges day after day after day after, do you understand life is passing you by? Do you understand that stress kills? Do you understand the shit that you're doing to your body by carrying that hatred inside of you for so damn long? Let it go, man. Let it go. You're bugging. All right. Tina said, hey, Toya. Your leader said, everyone. Montoya said, what I don't like is for someone to tell me I'm wrong just because we see things differently. Absolutely. If I don't agree with you, it don't make me wrong. I just don't agree. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can't tell me just because you have a different opinion than I have, that doesn't mean that I'm wrong. And it doesn't mean that you're necessarily wrong. It just means that we have different opinions. It's okay to think differently. We're individuals. That's the whole point of being an individual. You have different ways of thinking. Sometimes you might run across somebody that thinks like you or think along the same lines as you do. That's fine. But a lot of times you can't force people to agree with your opinion and what you feel, what you think. No, stop doing that, man. That's crazy. It doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense. People should be allowed to think and feel what they want to feel and think. That's just how life go. Period. Point blank. Stop trying to force people, get mad at people because they don't agree with you or they don't think like you think. That's stupidity. That's stupidity. If we all was the same, it wouldn't make no damn sense. Like, it wouldn't be no such thing as right or wrong because we all would do the same damn thing. So right or wrong wouldn't even exist. It'd be just repetitive. Everybody does the same damn thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're supposed to have differences of people express themselves through differences of opinion. As simple as that. Well, argue all you want, man. I'll tell you in a minute. Like, listen, man. All right, that's the way you feel. I understand. I respect it. I respect the way you feel. You understand what I'm saying? Respect the way I feel and understand that we're going to agree to disagree. That's the grown up way to move about it. You don't agree. You don't think it's right what I'm saying. I don't think it's right what you're saying. That's fine. That's fine. You understand what I'm saying? Let that shit work itself out. Let it work itself out. You understand what I'm saying? You don't got to keep going through it. Kiki said, even when I was right, I just let them have it because I refuse to argue with stupid. It makes you look even more stupid. Absolutely. That's a fact. Tanya, what up, Tanya? Tanya said, hey, John, everyone, what's happening? Montoya said, nitpicking causes arguments. When you get to be a certain age, just leave me the hell alone. I don't want to hear that BS. Absolutely not. It's too much time invested in negativity, man. Listen, let me tell you something. Have I told you today that I love you, man? I love y'all. Y'all are great people. Y'all are good. It's so I don't understand it because being negative takes up so much more energy than being positive to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta do we always gotta do shit the hard way. Why? Why do we have to do shit the hard way all the time? What's wrong with you telling me that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you saying, listen, I understand what you're saying. I don't agree with it though. I understand it. I don't agree. And leaving it that. You got some people you can say that to too though. And they shit is, oh, what you mean you don't agree? How you can't see that? Them the type of people that you ain't got no business conversing with. Don't leave them alone. Let them talk to themselves. You probably one of them people. You know what I'm saying? To somebody that you know, you're probably one of them people. I'm probably one of them people. You understand what I'm saying? I try not to do that no more. I'm very conscious. I'm very conscious about how I talk and what I say to people now. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not with the arguing and all that shit. I'm not with that. So I'm very conscious about what I'm saying to people. But I probably was one of them people too, because I was very opinionated. You didn't like my way? Get your ass away from me. You stupid. And that's the way I was. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be bothered. But now, as I've grown, I understand that Knowledge is wealth. Knowledge is important. Knowledge is very important. So with that being said, I like to listen and hear, because you might hear something that you never heard or that you never knew. I learn something every single day. Every single day. But you know why? Because I don't close my ears to nothing or nobody. I listen to everything that's said to me, whether I like it or not. It's just something that has to be, it's something that I know I have to internalize. What you say, I have to internalize. I have to break it down. I have to hear it. I have to understand it. And I break it down. If I don't understand it, I'm going to question you. If you say something crazy that's out of whack, you lost credential. You lost credit with me. You lost credibility with me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna still let you talk. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, they full of shit. But I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to pick your bones about it unless we cool like that. You know what I'm saying? And we play like that. Then I'll do that. Other than that, nah, you talk your ass off. Yeah. Kiki said, trust, if I did that, it is a valid reason. I always keep it 100. There are always more parts to a story. There's 3 parts to every story. 3 parts. Yours, theirs, and the truth. You understand what I'm saying? The truth is finding out. This is how you come. This is how I come across the truth. See, I'm about to force my opinion on y'all now, but I'm not going to do that. So let me rephrase that. This is how I come to conclusions about what's real and what's not real, and who's this and who's that. This is how I do that. I speak to this person that was involved. I speak to this person that was involved, if I'm able to. And then I draw my own conclusion. I draw my own conclusion from there, because I think I like to think that I'm smart enough to read past the, go past the yellow tape. You know what I'm saying? It's a crime scene, but I'm going under that yellow tape because I'm a forensic scientist and I want to break this shit down. And I need to know like what's what. And then whoop, 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 whoop. I need to know all of that. You're not just going to say, you can't sell me bullshit. I know the prices. You know what I mean? Yamina said, when I am right about something and people want to argue after I stop talking, then have to come back and eat humble pie when they wrong. Tanya said, peace, and more peace. Word. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yamina said, I just let them be wrong and then look stupid when they got to come back. But see, a lot of times they're not going to come back, Yamina. They're not going to come back because they don't want you to know that, you know what I'm saying? They feel stupid. That humility is a mother. You understand what I'm saying? Especially when you got to sit back and you got to eat your words, especially when you go hard about something. You understand what I'm saying? They go hard about it and then come to find out that they wrong. Whoa, boy, they get humble as a mother. They get quiet around you. Everything. It's crazy. Toya said, hey, Tina. Katrina said, Katrina, what's happening, Katrina? Welcome to the living room. Katrina said, and Kim says, sometimes it's better to save face and keep your peace. Everything doesn't want an argument. A lot of times, if I'm just speaking off the top of my head and I don't have, and I'm not, have all the facts, and I don't mean in anybody's situation. I'm talking about things that I'm speaking on. Say like I'm talking about dinosaurs or some shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm having a conversation with somebody and they saying this is what it is and I'm saying this what it is and I'm not factual with it, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really take the time to study what I'm saying or to get down pat what I'm saying. I won't go as hard, you know what I mean? I'll say what I gotta say, but then when they give me some stuff, because I'm a type of person that if it makes sense, then I'm running with it. You understand what I'm saying? You can't, if it doesn't make sense, it's bullshit to me. And that's the way I've always been. If it doesn't make sense to me, if you can't make it, and I tell my kids that. My daughter, if I ask my daughter a question and she telling me something, and I tell her all the time, say, listen, let me tell you something, baby. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, guess what? It's bullshit. And that's period. That's just how I am. You know what I mean? You can't tell me shit that if it doesn't make sense. If A don't go all the way to Z, it's not. Nah, I'm not buying that. Kiki says it's just better to walk away and stop talking. True. Candace, how you doing, Candace? Candace said good evening. Mel said hello all. How y'all doing? Mel, what's happening? Your leader said the things is if you're wrong, then you're wrong. Some people have to admit too much pride to say, yeah, I was wrong, my bad. A lot of people don't have enough courage to say that. But you're not understanding that That's what builds character. Understanding that, you know what I'm saying, you're man enough or woman enough to say, listen, I was wrong. It takes a big ass person to admit they're wrong. That's where you see, that's where you show growth, you show character, you show understanding, and you show something else you show. Can't think of it right now, but you show something that you show a number of things, you know what I mean? But that's what you do. That's what grown people do. You stand up and you own your shit. Own your shit. That's how you grow. When you start to own your shit, that's when you grow. If you deny everything that, you know what I'm saying, you can't see past go, you're never going to grow because you're not accepting shit. You're not accepting nothing. You gotta accept that shit, man. When you doing dumb stuff and it comes across and people call you on your shit, accept it, man. If more than 3 people tell you the same shit about you and you still in denial, play in traffic, man. Go play in traffic. Dodge tow trucks. Something. Mel said, I need peace. I don't want to hear myself out, trying to wear myself out, trying to explain why I believe we can agree to disagree. Everybody's not built like that. That's the grown-up way to do it. You understand what I'm saying? That's the grown-up way to do it, but everybody not built like that. Kiki said, and if we cannot come to an agreement on anything, then leave me alone. Not even just leave me alone. Let's move on. Move on. Don't stay stuck in that moment. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got some people that like you said, Kiki, not saying I'm talking about you, but I'm just saying, like you said, though, people leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered. You mad? You mad because of that? Like, you seriously mad over that? That's my thing. Like, you mad over that? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, it was just a disagreement. You said what you said. I said what I said. Why? What's all this animosity for? How long you gonna be? Listen. Let me write it down on the schedule. Let me set my clock. How long you gonna be mad for? Like, how long? So I can put this shit down to know when I could come back and talk to you again. That shit is ridiculous. Your leader said, I think disagreeing to disagree is different from right or wrong. It's basically saying, I accept that you have an opinion. I respect your opinion. It's treating a person with dignity and respect, period. I respect your opinion. I understand that you have your own opinion and it's not according to what I believe. And that's fine. But understand that there's a flip side to that coin, because I too have an opinion and I too am not on the same page as your ass. You understand what I'm saying? So just understand that it goes both ways. It's a double-sided coin. You understand? You either heads or tails. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Montoya said, when a person have a different way of thinking and y'all both establish that, it shouldn't be nothing else to say. When I be quiet about it, that's what I want. Quiet. Don't push my buttons and keep bringing it back up, because then that's when an argument will come. Felicia said, hello, everyone. What's happening, Felicia? Your leader said, people confuse the two all the time. All the time. Kiki said, it's hard, though, to be positive sometimes when people try to test your intelligence. Though people make it extremely hard, those you got to just pray for and bounce on them. But you know what, though? People can try all the hell they want. The bottom line, Kiki, is you're in charge of how you react to whatever the situation may be. You're in charge of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And being in charge of yourself is a big responsibility, because you have that responsibility to not react to every single thing. If you want peace, I keep peace around me because I don't want negative shit around me. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want negative people around me. I don't want negative energy around me. When you're in a place of peace, when you're in the comfort of peace, you can sense negative energy when it comes into your circle, or it comes into your whatever your area. When it comes in your what the hell you call that? When it comes near you, you can sense that. You ever been around somebody that you didn't even know, but you felt their energy and they, you know what I'm saying, they had like a strong energy, like a negative energy, or maybe even a positive energy. Because when it's a lot of times when it's positive, you know, they're smiling and they're just joyful, all, you know what I'm saying, and they greet you with warmth, you know, and sincere, and it's sincere. But then you got them people that you just come around, you just feel like, you know, they just drain you. You just around and you don't even got to say nothing to them, but you go around them and your energy is just drained. And you like, damn, like this person, like something ain't right. And you just feel like, you know what I mean? You just feel that like something ain't right. You know something ain't right with that person because you feel that energy, your energy just drain out of you. And that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of people that you haul ass from. You get away from them. You don't spend not 2 seconds around them. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's not what you want. Especially if you're looking for positivity. You don't want to see, I don't got time to teach you how to be positive, especially at this point in my life. And if you're around my age, I don't have time to teach you to be positive. I'm going to be positive, and if it rubs off on you, you understand what I'm saying? Then that's something different. I'm happy for you. You know what I mean? Because that's just one up on a positive note. You understand what I'm saying? Take this intermission. I'm asked. Please share the video. Hit the share button, please. It's a black button, white letters. It says SHARE. Tap the share button, please. With that being said, let's get back to it. Please share this video. Lakeisha, how you doing, Lakeisha? Lakeisha says Stephen Williams. Welcome, Stephen Williams, if you're in here. Or Stephen, I don't know if you pronounce it Stephen or Stephen. But welcome anyway. Mel, shit, I'm good at tuning someone out. I can act like you're not there instead of letting them get on my nerves. But you know what's funny, though? You ever did that to a person and they get pissed? They get mad because you not entertaining they bullshit? That's a person that just wants to be negative. Get your negative ass away from me. Get away from me, because don't, you can't take me to, I will never allow a person to take me back to who I used to be. You understand what I'm saying? With the sense that I have right now, you can't say common sense no more because sense is not common no more. We all know that. You know what I mean? Everybody doesn't have common. It's just not common no more. It's common nonsense. That's more common now, not having sense. But anyway, you ever met a person that just wants to argue, like you talking and you know, and you give them all right, you right, yeah, absolutely, it's that, and they still want to go on. They'll repeat the same shit that you just got through talking about over and over and over, trying to make a point that they already made. Like, listen, I heard you the first 4 times. I didn't agree then. I'm not going to agree now. Get away from me. What is wrong with you? That's crazy. Lakeisha said, I learned to agree to disagree. And if a lot more people did that, Lakeisha, it'll be a beautiful thing. It'll be a beautiful thing. Kiki said, the day you stop learning is the day you stop living. Kiki, let me tell you something. This is my first time seeing you in here, but I've been doing this about 6-7 months now. I believe 6 months and some change now, whatever. But listen, I say the same exact thing from the day you are born to the day you die. You don't stop learning, period. Period. Trisha, how you doing, Trisha Murray? I don't know if you're still here, but I see you. Your leader said, yes, I definitely think if I agree with something and you feel differently, I'm willing to hear you out because you may have a point, and vice versa. Absolutely. Kiki said, I love you. Yes. Kimberly said, some people are very argumentative and feed off the negative vibes. They find a way to disagree with everything that comes out your mouth. So you know what you do, Kim? You stop talking to their ass. Park the car on their ass and get out and walk. That's what you do to them. Park the car, get out and walk on their ass. You understand what I'm saying? So they ain't got nobody to argue. Talk to your damn self. Listen, play with the radio. Do what you do. Roll the window down. Do something. Make yourself useful, because I'm out of here. I ain't got time for that. Man, listen, I don't want to be bothered with that. For real, it takes so much more energy to be negative than it does to be positive. Why aren't more people positive? I don't get it. Tanya says some people don't like to be wrong and always have to be. Have to be right. These days you have to pick and choose your battles. I just keep it moving. I don't have time to be argumentative. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Who has time for that? Some people really do have time for that. They got too much time on their hands. My thing is this. I'm too busy trying to get rich. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to find better and more ways to provide for my family and take us to another level. I'm too busy trying to do shit like that than to be sitting there arguing with some damn body that doesn't have a bit of sense, you know what I'm saying, to understand that life is too short. First of all, you only live once. We only live once. You understand what I'm saying? After this, there is no more. There is no, you're done. You're done. Once you breathe that last breath, that's it. Think about the things that you've been through. Think about how much time you wasted doing stupid shit. I think about that all the time, like, damn. But you know, I do understand that everything happens for a reason too. So I believe that wholeheartedly. You understand what I'm saying? So I do understand that sometimes you gotta go through things. You gotta do some of that stupid shit in order to find, you know what I'm saying, where you really belong and how it's, you know, how it's gonna impact your life or how to impact your life in the first place. I understand that. But god damn, sometimes you ain't, man, the shit, man. Whoo, it's crazy. Montoya said it's a little different in relationships for real though, because when you're in a relationship, if you don't talk it out, it will be a repetitive issue. Some relationships consist of arguing because let me see. Damn, well, we're gonna talk it out. With some relationships consist of arguing because playing tug of war in relationships is not cool. We should be pulling that rope in the same direction. Sometimes when you can take both opinions and pick it apart to make both people play a positive part in what is being said, it's so much easier. People in relationships go harder to show who's right or wrong, but that is not how you get them to side with you. It shouldn't be like that. Understand, when you're in a relationship, y'all should both be on the same page. Do understand this. Y'all not necessarily gonna agree on everything, but you have to have the level of respect for your partner. You have to have a line of communication with your partner. A lot of times when you in a relationship, you don't do stupid shit because you should know what your partner expects of you and what they don't expect of you. You know what I mean? What they like and what they don't. You should know their likes and dislikes. So a lot of that shit can be cut short when you pay attention to your partner or when you communicate with your partner. A lot of that shit is cut short. Knowing that, like, man, listen, it's just stupid. You know you're gonna argue, but if you leave the toilet seat up, but you go in the bathroom and piss, and your lazy ass too lazy to put the toilet seat down. It's right there. It's right there. Pull the shit down. It's not that hard. You know you're gonna argue about it, but you do it anyway. That's stupidity to me. Stupidity at its best. Like you's about a dumbass. Or you take something, you move something. You got a partner that cleans or whatever, and they put stuff in order. They have stuff in specific places. You take it and you move it and put it somewhere else. You know, and then don't even mention it to them. You know what I mean? Don't mention it to her. Then they gotta look for it. That's stupid. That's stupid shit. I mean, it's petty, but it's stupid. Like, come on, man. That shit is crazy. Kiki said 3 sides, yours, theirs, and what really happened. And the only people who know that truth are those two people and God. Kiki said humble pie is best served with silent ice cream. Your leader said if you know a person well enough, then you know what they are liable to do or say or how they said it. And with knowing that person, you know why or for what reason or if it's even true. Absolutely. I agree with that. I agree with that. Kiki said, make it make sense. I say that all the time. Absolutely. Put that shit together and make it right. Tanya said, hey, Mel, how are you? Montoya said, Tanya, I say that all the time. In relationships, you know your partner and you know how they react to certain things. Choose your battles wisely. Absolutely. Mel said, hey, Tanya, I'm good. And you? Felicia said, I'm the same way. I analyze everything. That's how I learn. That's exactly. A lot of people don't listen. A wise person only becomes wise by listening, by paying attention. If you constantly the one that's talking and talking and talking and talking, you can't pay attention because you so busy talking. Sometimes you got to sit back and listen. Just listen to what's going on. Listen to what's being said. Listen to how it's being said. Listen to every bit of what you hear. No matter if you like it or not, listen. It might be something. It might be the smallest thing that a person say that can change or reshape your whole freaking life. God does things for a reason, man. And he put people in your life for a reason. So pay attention to that, man. Pay attention to that. Felicia said, I'm the same way. I analyze everything. That's how I learn. Absolutely. Tanya said, Montoya, absolutely. Toya said, just because it doesn't make sense to you, it doesn't mean that it doesn't make sense to them. Then see, that's the whole thing. That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't have to make sense to me. You know, you're right. It makes sense to them, but I'm telling you how I feel. See, this is the part where we get it, we get it confused at. This is what I mean by having differences and having a difference of opinion. You understand what I'm saying? That's exactly what I mean. This comment right here is exactly what I'm speaking on. And not to attack, I'm just pointing it out because this is exactly what I'm talking about. Just because it doesn't make sense to you, it doesn't mean that it doesn't make sense to them. Differences of opinion. Dealing with a person, this is how I feel. We're individuals. So I'm entitled to feel the way I feel, and you're entitled to feel the way you feel. And that's okay. That's the thing. It's okay. I'm not trying to force my opinion on you, but I'm just telling you how I think, how I feel. And that should be fine. Just like the way you feel it's fine with me. It's cool. Do your thing. A person's words or thoughts shouldn't have to be BS because you don't look at it that way. To me, it is. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. You can't shape nobody else's opinion. If that's my opinion, why even argue that? That's my opinion. You understand what I'm saying? There's nothing to argue about. That's how I think. That's how I feel. And it's just that simple. You can't tell me that I can't think the way I want to think. Just like I can't tell you can't think the way you want to think. Kiki said, humbling yourself is a stronger move than showing pride that you can't swallow. It shows character and shows who you really are as a person. Absolutely. Absolutely. Your leader said, like I say, you can't piss on my face and tell me it's rain. That's what you want me to believe. Okay, cool. Try to R. Kelly you, huh? Mel said, I have no problem coming back and eating a piece of that humble pie. As Yamina said, laughing out loud. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's life. That's how we learn. Yeah, but a lot of people have that thing to where they won't admit where they wrong for nothing. They'd rather just go and act like it never happened as opposed to just owning their shit and dealing with it. Tanya said, you definitely show maturity. Absolutely. Your leader said, if someone feels a certain way, I don't agree with it. I'm definitely willing to listen to why they feel that way. Maybe they know something I don't. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then you get a better understanding of why they may feel the way they feel. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes people have valid reasons for feeling the way they feel. You can't fault that. Or you can't change somebody's stance because you don't agree with. Nah, not me anyway. Show me that I'm wrong. If you feel like I'm wrong, show me that I'm wrong. Prove me wrong. Show me facts. Don't just tell me what your opinion is or what you think. Show me facts. Show me the car facts. All that. I want to see it all. Mel said the only thing that proves right or wrong is facts, but opinions about a situation or how I feel about something is just that, an opinion. So it's disagreement. That's how I see it. Absolutely. That's exactly what I'm saying. You're entitled to feel the way you want to feel. Stop allowing people to push their opinion on you because it doesn't coincide with what they feel. No, feel the way you feel. Feel the way you feel. Break it down the way you break it down. Do with it the way you do with it. Or do with it what you feel you need to do with it. Stop listening to everybody else. Stop allowing other people to force their opinions on you. Montoya said, yeah, I will say leave me alone because when I hear bullshit, I don't want to hear it. In a relationship, though, well, see, that's a contradiction because you just said that it might be bullshit to them or to you, but it might not be bullshit to them. You just said that. But now you're saying the same thing that I'm saying. I don't want to hear it in a relationship, though. A mate should give their spouse that space and let y'all both regroup as adults. If a person, where we at? Revisit the subject at a different time instead of pushing someone to talk about it. And wait, I missed a whole bunch. I don't want to hear it. In a relationship, though, a mate should give their spouse that space and let y'all both regroup. As adults, if a person wants their space, that should be respected. When you both cool down, revisit the subject at a different time instead of pushing someone to talk about it in the heat of the moment. I agree with that. Absolutely. 100%. I definitely agree with that. Absolutely. Sometimes people need that little space so they can gather their thoughts because you can't. I said that the other day. Like if you walking through the fog, you can't see shit. You know what I'm saying? Not until that fog dissipates, then will you be able to see clearly and see what the hell you're looking at. That's the same thing as an argument, pretty much. Mary, what's going on, Mary? Mary said, hey, y'all. Jacinta, I hope I'm saying it right. She said, admitting you are wrong requires self-reflection. The majority of people do not want to self-reflect. I say that all the time. A lot of people can't hold that mirror in front of them because they scared of what they're going to see. You understand what I'm saying? They scared of what they're going to see. Man, stop being scared of your reflection. You're not a vampire. Stop being scared of your reflection, man. Sometimes it's good. It's good. It's definitely necessary for growth to self-reflect, to understand yourself, to understand what you do and how you do it is very, very necessary. Rob, I see you, boy. Long time. Montoya said, that's how I feel. I have kids and over 40 don't got time to be teaching nobody ish. And adults should, even though some don't already know some things. Sorry, can't do it. Sorry, not sorry. I agree with that too. Deborah said, hello. What's going on, Deborah? Jacinta says self-reflection requires change. And a lot of people scared of change. A lot of people is good with doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over because change scares a lot of people. Change scares a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing you can't do, you can't prepare for change because change is always new. You understand what I'm saying? It's always new. So how do you adjust to something that you never experienced before or never been through before? It's new. You never did it before. You never experienced it before. So it's new to you. You know what I mean? Deborah said, OG Mama D here. I hear you. I'm not argumentative. I'm not argumenting with nobody. You heard? It is what it is. Your leader said, and it's harder on your facial muscles to frown and smile. Absolutely. Deborah said, I'm walking away. I'm not trying to catch a case, laughing out loud. Oh, you violent, huh? Tanya said, Mel, I'm good, getting better with time. Nicole, what's happening, Nicole? Nicole said, Ja in the living room. How are you guys tonight? Everything is love. Rose, how you doing, Rose? Rose said, but what if you know they're telling you a bold-faced lie? How are you to react in silence? If you allowing them to lie to you, why would you allow them to lie to you? First of all, a person that respects you is not going to lie to you. Sounds strange, you know what I'm saying? I've lied to a lot of people. I didn't respect them enough. A person that you respect, you're going to have the utmost respect to. You're going to tell them the truth because you don't want that. When you're trying to build something that's meaningful and that has substance, you're not going to lie. Why would you start off with a lie? Knowing that lies always catch up to you. Everything done in the dark comes to the light. Every damn thing. So why would you start off with a lie? Keep it real. Keep it funky. Man, listen, give a person the option to choose with it. Like Rose, for real, stop listening to the bullshit. Stop listening to the bullshit. Put your foot down. Listen, stop lying to me. Period, point blank. It's simple as stop lying to me because I know you lying because XYZ, da, 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 da. Stop lying to me, please. You insult my intelligence. That's what I tell people. And I tell people that in a minute. Yo, you insult my intelligence, man. Come on, stop it, please. You know what I'm saying? If they continue to lie, then I understand, like, all right, this is what this person does. That's their makeup. All right. Strike one. I don't want to be bothered with you because you're not gonna sit there and just keep insulting me. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's an insult. To sit there and lie in my face, that's an insult to me. Janella, what up? Janella said, hey, bro. Ty said, I analyze everything, but respecting people's opinion is golden. Sometimes people want to be heard, and they need to be heard. Sometimes you need to hear what's being said to you. Now, I'm not going to say sometimes, all the time. Do you understand that some of the stupidest people say some of the smartest things? Because they're not afraid to throw stupid shit out there. I'm not going to say stupid shit. They're not afraid to throw shit out there. When you start to overthink things, you start to hold back sometimes. Sometimes you talk yourself out of shit. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of times we talk ourselves out of shit. I'm going to take this intermission just to say, please share this video. Share the video. I appreciate everybody that shared on a regular. Please share the video. I appreciate y'all for that. Back to this program. But yeah, Ty, I agree. Ty, I don't know how to pronounce that. But I agree. Your leader said the wise old bird sat on an oak. The more he saw, your leader on some rhyming shit, huh? The wise old bird sat on an oak. The more he saw, the less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. Why can't we be more like that bird? Oh shit, Jay-Z looking for you, leader. Jay-Z looking for you. He trying to sign new artists. You better go check him. Okay, Ty. I got you. Mel said, I believe the key is knowing who you're dealing with. Your mate, you should know very well enough to know when to back down and letting them cool down. It's okay to fall back and say, okay, they're really uptight. Let me go over here before this go left. Some people don't do that. It's the pride, Mel. That pride hit them. That pride hit you from all different types of angles. That pride hit you from all different types of angles, and you don't know how to deal with it. A lot of people don't know how to deal with it. Your leader said change requires work. Work that some people can't handle or do the work or stuck in their ways. And if you're stuck in your way and you can't change and you feel like you can't change, what's the point, man? What's the point? Like, what's the point? Stop dragging people into your bullshit. If you're a negative person, go find some other negative people to be around. Don't fuck with excuse my language. Don't mess with the positive people. If you see somebody trying to do right and they trying to be on the up and up and they trying to get themselves together and they trying to do something positive with themselves, don't go messing with them people. Leave them people alone, man. Go find them people that's doing the dumb shit like you doing and go interrupt their day. Go get your ass a seat with them and talk the dumb shit and lie to each other all damn day the way y'all do. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. Deborah said, that's right. Ty, I got you, Ty. Like I said. Rose said, right, keep it 100% at all times, and things will work out smoothly, good or bad. Thank you for answer. It helps sometimes you have to sit back and observe. Absolutely. Sit back and observe. Absolutely. Trap them. When a person lies to you, trap them with facts. Don't go jumping the gun and trying to figure it out on your own. Trap them with facts. If you don't have facts to drop on their ass and put in their face, listen, you're lying because XYZ hit. Look, right here, you lying. That's the way you catch them. Then they start to think twice about what they say to you and how they say it to you. Then they like, oh shit. All right, now I got to think smart because, yeah, she up on this or he up on that. So now I got to do this like this way. They try to find different ways to get you. You know what I'm saying? But yes, you got to use your intelligence, or you got to get tired enough to say, you know what? I'm tired of your ass. You don't respect me. You don't respect me because all you do is keep lying to me. And I'm tired of that shit. You understand what I'm saying? You got to put your foot down sometimes. When is enough going to be enough? That's up for you to decide. Your leader said, exactly, insult my intelligence. You really think you can shoot some shit to me? Oh, okay. But usually those that have a habit of lying everybody around him knows it. They become the little boy who cried wolf. I don't know if you know that story. Absolutely, I know that story. Let me tell you some funny shit, man. I know dudes that be lying, like really be lying, and you know what I'm saying, and they on social media. They be on social media lying, lie to your face. Yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I got XYZ. Yeah, and talking to me like I'm crazy. Like, yeah, Ja, I got this and I got that and da. But I know what's going on already. Like, people that's in your circle done already, put the bug out, like, they be fronting, he be fronting. And then you got it worse when you got dudes that'll throw a lie out there and tell a whole story and then ask you to co-sign the shit. When you know you like, why would you ask me to co-sign? Like, yo, Ja, right? Yo, Ja, remember this, Ja? When I did X, Y? I'm like, yeah, but like I was saying though, I'm not even co-signing that bullshit. Like, yeah, like I was saying though, remember, yeah, this XYZ, da. Yo, Ja, remember Ja? Yeah, but when that dude, I ain't with that dumb shit, man. Get out of here. Ty said yes, laughing out loud. Rose said, what's the point? Truth. Ty said, facts make liars mad. Do it. How you doing, Stephanie? Stephanie said, if I'm in a relationship, I'm going to listen to what's said as I expect to be heard. Absolutely. If that's not possible and an argument transpires, then allow the situation to calm down and address then. Let me see. I'm sorry. When I hit the continue reading thing, it drops all the way down. So it just throws me off of where I left off at. So I apologize. When you're dealing with someone who's never, oh yeah, I'm gonna start this from the beginning. She said, if I'm in a relationship, I'm going to listen to what's said as I expect to be heard. If that's not possible and an argument transpires, then allow the situation to calm down and address then. When you're dealing with someone who's never wrong, shows no emotions, nor are they apologetic, well, that falls in the narcissistic category. Absolutely. Narcissistic category. Leave them. I like to watch, listen, pay attention. Tell me what you want. Trust is there until otherwise is shown. I don't like dramatic situations or negative. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Listen, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna continue to read these comments as they come up. But I'm gonna wrap this up and say my piece from my heart to yours, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. You know what I mean? Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all chose to be here with me, and I really do appreciate that. You know what I mean? And with that being said, this is Josh signing out from the living room. God willing, we'll be back here tomorrow. Wednesday, doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now. You know what I mean? I don't want to saturate y'all with seeing my big ass head on y'all screen. So I'm gonna cut it down to 3 days a week. You know what I mean? Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So stay tuned. I'll see y'all again Wednesday, 9 o'clock in the living room. How we do? You know what I mean? With that being said, I'm gonna finish these comments, man. Y'all be good. God willing, we'll be here again Wednesday. Your leader said, you ever question a person on something they said and it hit them with a fact and watch the stuck look on their face? The I eat ass face. Shemeka laughing. Yo, that's funny. Your leader said, I don't have to destroy your truth to throw you a hint that I'm not for the shits or believe you. Your leader said, good show. Thank you. I appreciate that. Rose said, Stephanie Punter, truth. Okay. Mel said, good show, homie. Good night, y'all. Y'all ain't even put the thumbs up. What's going on? Can I see the thumbs and the hearts? Yo, those that are newcomers, please pay attention to what they doing right now, because this is how we end the show. As I'm reading the comments, they put the thumbs up and all that, you know what I mean, the hearts up. And this is how I go after every show, you know what I mean? Normally when I start saying my goodbyes, that's when they start saying my wrap-ups. Before I read the rest of the last comments, they start going up, but they slipping on me tonight. You know what I mean? The conversation is so good, they ain't want it to end, you dig? And that's all respect, you know what I mean? That is what it is. Keish, I see you, Keish. You're a little late. We done with this one. Just watch the preview, yo. Hit the share button. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Well, with that being said, I'm gonna watch these go up for a little bit more. Okay. Kim got a comment. Let me see this. Kim said, one thing I can't stand is a person who lies. I listen to and hear everything said to me, and I'll sure bring it up when they start telling on themselves. I'll never feel a need to lie. Don't feel a need to lie. I'm gonna be 100 regardless whether you like it or not. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Because like I said, man, if you either you gonna rock with it or you not. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be thinking about. I'm forgetful. I'm forgetful. So I ain't got time to be trying to make up shit and you know what I'm saying? Make up another lie to cover that lie to cover that lie. I ain't got time for that shit. Listen, this is what it is. One thing for certain, the truth never changes. Shit don't change, B. So it is what it is. You gonna tell the truth. If it's the truth, it's gonna be the same thing consistently every single time. You understand what I'm saying? And that's period point blank. So with that being said, I'm not lying to nobody about nothing, man. That's it. That's a fact, Yamina. Yamina said one lie requires two lies. Kimberly said, good night, everyone. Cynthia said, I'm late. Yeah, you're very late, Cynthia. We're going to end this one. I'll see y'all Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Yeah, you missed it. I'll see y'all again Wednesday at 9 o'clock, man. God willing. Y'all be easy, man. I'll talk to y'all. This is Josh signing out from the living room. Peace.